Back to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright. Pretty self-explanatory title. I'm only going to be focusing on Final Fantasy XIV because our expansion is dropping in 4 days. And it's going to keep me busy. It's going to keep me occupied. I won't need to do really anything other than just focus on this part of my game currently. I'm not going back to Elder Scrolls until update 24. It's literally, I can honestly say it's pointless. Now, people might not like the fact that I'm saying that, but unfortunately, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, you know, it's like I said, it's just there's nothing I can do, man. Let me try these on. I don't know, man. What is those? Bard and Machinist. Rogue. Kind of has. I just don't like the masks and heads on these styles. It's the only thing I don't like. Trying to get rid of all my extra parts and stuff. You know what? I don't need it. We'll get rid of that. We're just going to get rid of all the... We won't need it. Can't sell them. So I'm downsizing my bags. Getting rid of some stuff I don't need. Just cleaning out stuff currently. Always just kind of highlight over it. Make sure getting rid of what you want to, not what you didn't want to get rid of. Delta Scape, I don't know. Can get rid of those. That's a lot. I'll keep the Delta Scape stuff for now. All right. Looks a lot better. Oh yeah. Just plain cleanup. I do also have a need to get rid of some of maybe like I have a Fantasia here, so I'm holding on to that for now. Might change my race, I don't know yet. It's going to be a hard call. It's going to be a hard call whether or not I want to change my race. Yo. Dude. You are so pathetic, brother. Look how pathetic you are, man. You just like stalking, don't you? Look at you, man. You're literally a bad stalker. How's the Xbox? How's your channel? Shitty? Still? No answer? Dude. What? Who gives a fuck how I pronounce anything? You say Washington or Washington? Say potatoes or potatoes? And I want to see you on your knees sucking my dick because I've proven you wrong so many times. And that's why you hate me. And guess what? We don't get always what we want, right? Dude, I can ban you a billion times. You're aware of that, right? Okay. Do you still like an ESO? Yeah? Can't hear you. Oh, that's right. I blocked you. That's right. I blocked you. And I banned you again for the billionth time. Some people... I don't care if people want to come in and talk or, you know, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't. But this guy literally can't find anything, so he will try to find everything. This dude is just... And he actually isn't a good player. He's like, at first, nameplates aren't healers. There's no such thing as diminishing returns. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, God, man. All right. Do I want to get rid of some of those dye? I don't think I'm going to need a lot of it. I want to keep the rust, wine red blood. I like a lot of the... I'll keep the bone white, get rid of the yellow. I'm colorblind green, so this all looks the same to me anyways. That shit's gone, man. We'll get rid of the pigments. All right. Once again, I'm just dropping them off. So cut it for half. Yeah. I think most of these go for 500, most. Let me see, that one even goes for less. Check that out. Actually goes pretty decent. All right, that one's completely loaded. What happened, dude? Yeah. Maybe one day you'll get a clue. Like, the funny thing is, I'm not playing ESO. I'm not even playing it. I went in yesterday, checked it out, and you're still here. My God. But everything I said came to fruition too, didn't it? I love you guys, man. You are the exact reason that I have to, like, you know, just be careful about who's on my, like, channel, who's harassing people. All right. I should have fucking blocked somebody else yesterday who was giving people problems. Put them on, well, not block, but maybe time out. I don't think pigments go for a lot. That one does. Let's go 50. $75. Oh my God. $4.50. $25. It's fine with me. $2.50. Die sales and more. Anyways, man. Yeah, so I'm going to say, once again, I'm sorry, guys. Not like I planned for ESO to go shitball on me. And I've always said, and I have always said, I've said this multiple times, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it. I hope. I just don't, I have a pretty damn good track record, to be honest with you. It's just, I have a very damn good track record. All right. It's another thing I want to do. I'm doing it. I'm leaving my free company. It's time for me to find a new home. It's time for me to find a new home. my own fucking company name because my dude can't keep fucking whatever. I'm so upset about that. So, dropped. I'm going to get a hold of one person later. If not, I'll probably just look for... Matter of fact, I could probably go to Limsa Lomenza. Sometimes there's people advertising. If I can find a decent one, I will, but... I'm not a person for casual guilds. I don't like that. So... I'm definitely not into a casual guild. Alright. Now, been in here for a minute for the queue. We could probably do some... maybe some extremes. Is it the son of the father? Series. Don't know if people are queuing these as well. Chrissy, what's up? How are you doing today, Chrissy? Did you get your coffee? Or it's pretty late over there, isn't it? You're probably not drinking coffee. Or are you? I don't know. I like coffee in the afternoon. I'm drinking coffee this morning. I feel bad, man. I really do. I do. I feel horrible in so many ways, but what am I supposed to do? I'm good. I'm going to get my coffee later. Got you. I'm going to try plugging up some savages. Maybe get into some extremes also. But they're pugs. So, you know, don't know what to expect. Maybe go for some mounts today. Things that's not going to take XP away because I'm stacking XP. I got to pick up prescription first. Got you. That's actually, we got pretty good queue. We got a little bit of a queuer here. We got some people queuing in. So, have you been jumping on ESO, Chrissy? Have you noticed anything? Because I know you play on your console, right? Because I hear console definitely has least amount of problems as of now. So if you're on a console, you might be better off. Like, because I went on PC. I mean, yeah. I was like, you know, I'll just wait. It'll be fine. I'll get my Shadowbringers out of the way. I'll get to play that content. And then when update 24 comes around, I'll be able to jump in and do that for PvP. And I think that's a win-win. I think that's a win-win situation. Haven't played in a couple of weeks. Got you. Yeah, I feel like I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting. It's a waiting game. I don't think it's the end of the world scenario, especially end of ESO world. I just think it needs, you know, it needs its attention. Once it gets it, it'll be good. But I'm looking forward to Shadowbringers. I'm psyched up. I want to know what's going on in the story. I do. I'm definitely in for the plot. So, but I have to go now. Just dropping in and say hi. Thank you for dropping in, Chrissy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope you have a very good evening. I believe it's evening over there. So I hope you have a good day. Alright. 14 and 19 minutes. The other ones, I always send them out together. Irish, what's up? Morning, man. Need so much coffee. Dude, how was your work weekend, brother? I'm queuing up Savages and Extremes. See if I can get a couple ponies. Dude, so I get off after the stream last night. I'm messing around. I'm still trying to get into BGs. It's the queues, like not queuing people. You get stuck in Battlegrounds. You drop, you get the penalty. There, I try to queue back up a dungeon. I'm like, I can't do this, man. I got so frustrated. I was like, I don't know, man. I feel bad. So at least you're on console. So from what I've looked into, the consoles are still performing. Consoles are performing better than the PC servers. And dude, I disabled, like when I went back in, I made sure all the stuff was disabled, like anyway, so I didn't update anything, just so I didn't have a conflict. But yeah, man, I'm just waiting till update 24. I think after update 24, I'll PvP in ESO. I'll PvP there after update 24, as long as it does its job. And then I'll stay here for PvE. I feel like that's my comfy spot. So I left the guild because Hop hasn't been on, nobody's been on, and I'm trying to get, you know, my position. You know, I got to get a hold of one person later. Because I'm trying to hold off. I'm trying to see if the one or two people want me in their guild. If they do, if they don't, I'm just going to look for, you know, an end game guild. Morning, Scott. How you doing? And I agree. For what I was seeing on your stream, console performance looks much better than PC at the moment. Yeah, and it's been stated in the forums. Not to say it's not without issues, but it's not having as many issues right now. So, I mean, that's something. You know, at least console players have a, you know, not as bad of a time, you know, especially with the queue system. But they're working on a new queue system. So from my understanding, new queue system and better performance. All supposed to be, you know, integrated during update 24. And I said to myself, and that's the thing, is like people are mad at me, but why? Yeah, we still have lag, but not as many bugs, right? Well, yeah, and I think you guys aren't getting those queue freezes, are you? So the queue freezes are annoying. I was like, holy shit, I can't do this. Like, I can't. It was problem after problem after problem. I mean, I felt comfortable. Except my PvP, like, when I was, like, switching, like, I wasn't getting... Once again, I think that's on both platforms. Bar swap problems, firing an ability, it not firing, or delaying the ability when you needed it. So many problems. So... I haven't had any. We have the random load screens during battles. It's so friggin' annoying. In Cyrodiil, well, the thing is, like, we didn't have a load screen in Cyrodiil yesterday, but when I got into, you know, any area that was congested, that's when all the bar swapping freezes happened. Like, I couldn't, like, it locked. It locked up completely. We just need one healer and 2 DPS. I should have queued up that other one too. But yep, I don't know, man. It, you know, and I'm cleaning my bags today, so today I'm downsizing my bag space. I got rid of all my old bait. That cleaned up. That the bait took so much space in this game. My fishing bait. And then I have, of course, my iconic gear still in here, because once we get the double glamour for the dresser, I'll take some stuff I have on one of my retainers, put what I want in there, and then I'll, you know, whatever. Happened to me twice yesterday, defending a keep in the stairs from the game. I heard you guys, like, you know, you got the load screen, you guys unloaded and you all were dead. You were said that yesterday. Now, are you going to be playing Shadowbringers, Scott? I left the guild because I was the only one in there. I was like, you know, I got to get in something a little bit more consistent. That's me. Nothing against anybody, except maybe Hop, who wanted to be the guild leader. Because I'm like, I'm not going to recruit if the leader's not here. You know, I find that pointless. I love Hop. I love him to death. He's like a brother to me in a lot of ways. I need glamour. Prisms. Speaking of, we're going to stack up on that. We get 200 extra spots, so yeah. That's kind of pricey, but it's going to be worth it. So I'm just going to buy it. Yeah, I will be playing. I just haven't had... Oh, right. No. I just didn't know, like, if like, you're on my friends list still. So if you need anything, even though that's what I was about to say, if you need anything and, you know, you don't see me in the company, it's because I left the company. So just get a hold of me if you need anything. Oh, God, I need more coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I got about 5.5 hours of sleep. I ended the stream, tried to queue up a couple more things. Didn't happen. I went to bed around 2, woke up at 7. Yeah, so about 5 hours sleep. 7:30, somewhere around there. And then I was like, okay, well. And then it was a hard debate for me. It was really hard. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not leaving the game. Yeah. Well, I know you're always busy too. They got you working and family life. Understandable. I just wanted you to know. Heads up. I'm not in the guild the company anymore. I left it just because Hop hasn't. There hasn't been anybody whatever, and Hop's like, oh, recruit, and I'm like, why? So you can jump in once a week, do the raids, get leveled up, do the raids, and what? Like, there's more to it being a leader. And I want to be a part of a company that's got things going on. And, the leaders, proactive with the officers, and there's so much. But I left a lot of stuff in the guild bank. I cleaned it up a little bit, but I left all that other stuff for the crafting and stuff. So Hop can do whatever he wants with it, or you guys can. And I think I'll be sitting pretty decent. Like, I already got my weapons. We're getting the conversion. That's another thing I got to do actually real quick. I can also probably start and I want to get guilds to get hunts in too. Because that's how you earn other stuff in the game. And so I really want to get involved with a company who's doing a lot more. 1 second, call. And a telemarketer. Go figure. You shouldn't feel bad for leaving the guild. I left the entire game, not by choice. Yeah. Do you know there's a chocobo thing for pre-order cards, right, though? If you get your pre-order card, you get it instant in mail, and you get a black chocobo. You get, where is it? Well, I don't have it slotted, but yeah, they had pre-order. Did you cancel your pre-order then, Irish? I didn't know, but like if you go on Amazon and you get the prepaid card, you can get the prepaid card. It's like for 3 months, and then you get this little baby. Got to get rid of some more of these tombstones too. Oh, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Not gonna be able to bring it all down, but see nothing in here really. It's only 43 too. Nope, they said it was Sony or my bank. Both not true. Kel, you never got your issue now. You could always do prepaid. You could always do prepaid, but I understand. I get it. That's why Duck's not playing. Dude, I'm not gonna prepay, right? I already had it, right? Nope, I don't blame you. I don't. Duck has the same feelings, man. Yeah. Duck had the same problem. Like, Duck was like, if I could just log into either the free or the version they say I have, I would try the game at least. That's what Duck said. But he's like, but since I can't do either on this account, he's like, You know, why am I gonna, you know? And yeah, that's why Duck doesn't play. That's the only reason Duck isn't playing. Duck was like, how can I play a game that's not letting me play? You're EP? I didn't know you were EP. Sigmascape. I haven't done this one either. Trying to unlock all my SIGs. Trying to do like maybe some savages and some extremes today. It's anything that's not gonna, like, you know. Oh, that's great. This little thing actually made me visible. So cool. Good stack. Oh, no, no, no. God dang it. Go, dude, go! We're fucked. Oh, shit balls. God dang! Fuck! I was hoping to beat him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love BGs. I'm desperately trying to find a mag and stam necro build I can work in BGs. I run into necros that seem indestructible. So squishy. I think they might need to rework necro. It's gonna be, yeah. It's gonna be reallocated. It might not be as bad as like Warden when they readjusted Warden. Dude, that was so fucking awesome. I love that fucking little, that one. That was pretty cool. I was like, okay, cool deal. So now becomes the question, do I stream MSQ even if I put it, or do I not stream MSQ? That becomes the question for me. I mean, I'll put it down streaming MSQ Shadowbringers, but should I do it? Because some people don't want to know, and then there's other people I'm sure that would like to know what's going on that don't pay attention. So I'm kind of conflicted. There are some names I see in BGs that no matter what they play just seem to take 0 damage unless the entire team is on them. Was just playing against a Necro who could not die. Holy shit. Asked what they were wearing. Necropotence, Crafty, Alphig, and Falcon Scorian. Asked how they were not taking damage. Not taking damage, no answer. Probably shields. It could... There's cheating in ESO. That's not like common knowledge and stuff, but there's been people cheating supposedly. I don't know how they're doing it. Supposedly. Okay, dialogue's starting to get a little stale. Okay, we're going to clear our selections. Go down to Sigmascape. Then I want to go to Stormblood, High Blood. Great. Yeah, that's good. All right. I think this is it. One of these ones. Yeah. Okay. I'm queued up. Not very strong, certainly not strong enough to take on more than 2. Maybe 50k? Nah, only had 17. What? Yeah, dude, that sounds fishy. No, that sounds fishy, man. Nah, something's fucked up there. Something is amiss. No. Just got out of there. All right, now go back to Limsa. I'll go back to Limsa. Limsa. Either that or they weren't liking their true build. That happens all the time. Yeah. A lot of players change builds, but, you know, for not taking any damage at all, like, that's I don't know, man. Another thing I was thinking of is maybe, like, trying to get one more thing from the Moogle before it ends. But I don't know, man. Like, the cards might not be bad if I wanted to farm up, like, any of the cards. Legendary card. That legendary card might be worth it. But your stars and your rares do kind of... You do have a slight restriction. Oh, you know what? I can go to the Golden Saucer. I forgot to check my... This weekend, my tickets. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, I think something's fishy. If they're not taking any damage. But think about it, too. Like, people's been getting away with a few minor things. And some of them were known in-game glitches, but I don't know, man. like I said, I mean, on PC I could see anything being possible, but console's a lot difficult to pull off some of that shit. All right. I gotta put my ticket too. I'm a loser this week. All right. Either they wouldn't take damage, but when they got 25%, just couldn't kill them. Not unless there were 3 or more on them. Guessing they were really running something like Para. Yeah, that was a good set. It is a good set, especially for defense. Yeah, it's a good set. Getting in an impen though is a bitch. Thank God there's transmutation, but that's the bitch. See, campaign attendant. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it was off, but whatever. Should have went with that bottom row after all. Yeah. Probably running protected on their jewelry too. Yeah, but How hard were they hitting? That's the question. Like, if they don't die, if they're running all that, like, you know, defensive stats, how hard are they hitting? What is that? Let's get a couple of these out of the way. Ah, shit. Ugh. Okay, challenge logs, gold saucer. It should be the other one. Yep. Friday can't come soon enough. ESO players protect their PvP builds like it's their kids. Yeah, I agree with that. Except, you know, like, I don't make adjustments. Like, I'll try something, and if it has potential and it seems good, then I posted it, you know. That's how I did it, because it's like, at least players will have a fighting chance. Like ganks, man, I hated when I built that one like anti-gank build. I loved it because when I put the spike bone shield on, when blades come out of stealth, they get like this huge chunk of fucking damage taken to them. Next thing you know, get another ability and they're dead. And like, fucking, you just killed yourself. It was always so fucking funny to see that shit. Like when you come up with like one or two things. And I think that's why a lot of players like ESO, to be honest with you. It's not about just PvP. PvP, a lot of games have PvP. The question of it is, do you have controllable PvP? Now, I think the counterplay in ESO is kind of a little, man, you know. They could address counterplay a little better and get rid of some of the broken bullshit, like shield stacking. Even with all the changes, shield stacking still fucked up. It's still fucked. It's still fucked. It's like, but now, like you said, Irish, it's all about AoEs. The whole game has changed from burst to just AoE and just huddle them in there. It's all ground game. It's just like, holy fuck. It's a giant disaster. you know, how PvP is just, you know, it used to be like back in when they first started, like the PvPers, you know, they would build like medium armor builds and have all this speed and all this, and it's like that. Those days are gone. Those days are just gone. It's all about, like, you know, resistance, defensive aspects. If you have enough damage, you better be able to, like, get them, like, melt them down quick. Because against good, knowledgeable players, they can pretty much, like, just reduce damage. I think 14 has the best PvP. That joke hurt me. I think 14 has potential, but it needs a little work. It needs a little work. It needs it, you know. Like, I like objective PvP. I like Battlegrounds. But it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing going into it. Like, I want Final Fantasy, but some people like it. Some people like it. I can't hate on them for it if they like it. It's not my cup of tea, but, you know, like, I'm a Battleground player. I hate Battle Royale. I've tried to get into Battle Royale games. I don't like it. It's not that even if I was good at it, I don't like the fact that you take a person out and it's just like hunt them down, take them out, hunt them down, take them out, hunt them down, take them out. And it's like, it's the same thing. It doesn't change anything up. Yeah, there's skill that goes involved. I'm not saying the players who play don't have skill. There's a lot of skill involved in that play style. Except it's the same play style. Right? It's the same, but you know, they change it up due to their tactics, how they approach people, how they, you know, if they're gonna, you know, lure people in or go hunt people down. But it gets repetitive. It's just like, I can't do that. That's not my play style. My play style is, if I had to play all Dom games, like Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 isn't bad. It's just boring as fuck. It's so goddamn boring. It's just so boring. I'm like, oh my god. And when you play the same type of game over and over and over and over, it just gets repetitive. That's why I like Battlegrounds. That's why I like Siege play. I just don't like that PvP is basically stopping us from getting new GC because of the 3-faction deadlock in front lines. I want an Ishgard Grand Company. I would switch so fast, right? Well, and the funny thing is, like, do they have to lock that in? Like, why don't they just get rid of the PvP based on the companies and just make it like, you know, like just other companies. There's a lot of companies in the game. Why does it have to be based on the Grand Companies is what I'm saying. Why not base the 3 factions on something other than the Grand Companies? Like PvP guilds. You know? That's what ESO did for Battlegrounds. They didn't want to associate the Battlegrounds to the 3 faction. So they literally like mixed the colors in because it was an inside joke. But they basically made the Pit Demons, you know, the Storm Lords, you know, and the Fire Drakes. And all 3 factions have nothing to do with that. They kind of did that in Feast and Rival Wings, right? But that's what I'm saying. Just get rid of it in the front lines, and then you could introduce new Grand Companies without it affecting the PvP. You know? I mean, it's an idea. I wondered if we were getting a new PvP. I remember them saying something initially, you know, that there was something, but what? Okay. Hell yeah. My other request is, can the Twin Adders please get gear that doesn't look awful? Maelstrom always looks so much better, I know. And everybody goes Maelstrom. It's annoying. It's annoying. Mm-hmm. Oh, that bastard. I'm screwed. Let me go with this one. Might be better. Fucking deck. Little stoopy chokey. I played it smart. See, he's leaving these open spots. Got him. Oh. And I got a card. Already have it. I'm just trying to get my wins out of the way. Oh my. Let's get the cues, man. Whoa, fucker. Good fucking shit. Game's not as dumb as it makes you want to believe it is. See if we can sucker him out. Try a new strategy. All right. Fucking dick. Oh, the bastard. Got him. Think that was good. Fuck. This little dude, man. Interesting. I have it. I just can't afford to lose it. Bullshit. Damn. Nice little position. Nice. Play safe. God, man, it's taking forever. We got some people in queue, but once again, I'm doing stuff that I'm just trying to unlock. Let's go. Yeah, PvP was better in Final Fantasy. I think I would just die for awesomeness. It would be perfect. The game would be perfect if the PvP was better. If the PvP was better, it'd be awesome. Without a doubt. I don't think anybody and their mother could deny that. Oh, we're going to play like this, eh? Yeah, I see how this goes down. Oh, well. Let's see what we're doing. It's either a Sigmascape or a Savage. Sigmascape. Dude's like, become reality. Hell no. Don't make me become reality. Forget this one. Oh, there's a paintbrush. What? More or less. The tithers on the sketches on the ground. What? I don't know what the fuck that was about. Nice. Good shit. Love Final Fantasy VIII. I was so disappointed in Triple Triad, right? Dude, Triple Triad of Final Fantasy VIII was badass. It was. It was such an addictive part of the game. I agree. I totally agree with you. All right. We're unlocking our Sigmascapes. Then what? Alphascape after all this? Ugh. All right. Real quick. Yo, what's up, guys? I don't give a shit what I get. Okay, where are we going now, Alpha? Can't believe we ended up working with Nero. Is that a Decepticon icon between his glasses? One second. Yeah, how a happy alpha is best alpha. Imagine if they gave us Tetra Master from 9. The only Final Fantasy I didn't care for was 10. I was a little I wasn't bad, but it wasn't. And then after 11, I didn't play 12 or 13. I haven't played a Final Fantasy after 11. When I tried Final Fantasy Online 11, I was like, oh. All right. I think we're still queued up for the other stuff, I want to say. Right? Right? Yeah. 19 minutes, holy spliff. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, withdrawal. Switch jobs. I don't want to DPS it. It's probably going to be another reason. Yep. "12 was good. 13 can die in a fire." He had too much charisma to throw away. 13 can die in a fire. I haven't played it. I was like, I haven't even played 15. I know some people like 15, but I didn't play it. After 11, I just took a hiatus from Final Fantasy games. I still remember Final Fantasy 4. Like, I didn't play 5 and 6 either. I went from 4 to 7. So, crazy. You're not really going to get into Alex Savage by queuing anymore. Yeah. 6 is the best Final Fantasy. Never played it. I haven't played 6. I love 7. I thought 7 when you saw the graphic the difference in graphics between like 4 and 6 or 4 and 7, you were like, oh my god. Sigmascape is based on 6. Oh, got you. That's interesting. See? That's actually kind of cool. Good information. Of course, we know majority. I want to say every Final Fantasy game has a golden saucer. So, one of my favorite parts of whatever. Anybody remember Legend of Dragoon? That was like one of my favorite RPG games. It was really good. I don't think I'm going to get into any extremes with queues. So, to be honest. Delta Escape is based on 5. X that the final boss of Delta Escape is the main villain in 5. Oh, nice, dude. I think I picked the wrong deck. Always 3. I think I got this card too. Yep. Albert from LOD. Legend of Dragoon is still one of my faves, right? Dude, Legend of Dragoon was the shit. Dude, I played that bitch twice. Twice. It was so epic. Anyways, yeah, I gotta get going here. It's just that time. But anyways, man. Yeah, I was hoping to start getting into like, and that's probably what I'm gonna do the next couple of days. Try to unlock, try to find a new home. I'm gonna get a hold of like 2 people to see. Hopefully Mark stops in, because Mark was one of the people who's gonna ask about his guild. And if they want somebody, I might be doing server transfer. But other than that, I'm just gonna find a new guild that is a little bit more, proactive, because when it comes to like, raid, I want to be progressive. I don't feel it's going to be too bad. Well, I mean, for me, it's not. I can adapt to any situation, but trying to find a guild that has all their ducks in a row, knows what they need, and are flexible with other members. So basically, like, if I have no problem if I'm on a lockout and they need a filler spot to get the other guild mates through, like, that's what being in a company or a guild means to me. It doesn't necessarily mean I always have to gain something from a run, because you want to help your guild mates, right? That's what it's about. And I think everybody here that knows me can contest that's how I am. And that's what I'm looking for. Try finding a static. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was just trying to get like some titles unlocked, or try to get some ponies. I mean, I wasn't for anything, whatever. Just saying, hey, I should go do my extremes and some of my slayers to get some of my ponies and titles. So I might be able to get this last one in. It's been fluctuating though. I had 4 DPS, I had 1 tank, and then it just went poof. I don't know. I can't wait for too long. I got shit to do, but yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning up the rest of my inventory as well. Extremes for old content isn't too hard, right? Well, yeah, because I haven't been here, and I know like the biggest thing is about getting your titles, your ponies, whatever. So that's what it's all about. Yeah, I like the fact that you get scaled down. I mean, you're still at max, the max cap for the content you're doing, but I do like the fact that it's not like in DCUO. I can go back in, but my combat rating doesn't drop down at all. So it's overkill. It's like completely overkill. And I don't want a game that I don't like, You can unsync them, which is what most people do. Oh, what? See? Oh, no. I don't want to unsync it. I want... oh, no. See, I don't... yeah. Like, I don't want to unsync mine. I want to experience it, like, at that capacity. If that makes sense. Yeah, but it makes sense that why people would do it. I just don't want to do it. I want to be like, yeah. Because I want to feel like I earn my stuff. That's how I want to feel anyways. I mean, if I have to, whatever. But people might help you clear sim. They won't farm it synced anymore. Got you. Hope you took some of that gold with you. Oh, no. From the bank? No, I left that. Because Hop Hop is still whatever. However, in Shadowbringers, you will have to do the content synced. You will have to so yeah, the new content, but the old content can still be unsynced, right? Or is it gonna all be synced? Are they changing that? I prefer having it synced, but Shadowbringers content like Stormblood has to be synced. Oh, okay. So it's just but you could go through the old content unsynced, right? What do you think about that new story plus? That's going to be good. And Shadowbringers and Stormblood content will let you unsync it. Oh, got you. Yeah. So you're going to be able to unsync Stormblood now, where you couldn't before. So the next expansion takes the previous expansion that you can unsync the previous expansion is what you're saying, right? Like the extremes and stuff to farm. I don't know. I'd like to earn it synced if I can get it. Got you. Yeah, I got what you're saying. I wish I could have gotten it unsynced, or if I can get groups to run it unsynced, that would be awesome for me. But I'm not opposed if I have to, but you can earn it. Right. That's what I want to. I want to earn it. I want to earn my stuff. I want to feel that, that feeling. Yeah, because it's my gear's still going to be if my gear scales down synced, I'm still going to be at max gear score for that content. Like I said, clear people are fine with, but farming for mounts, people will want to unsync it, right? So just for your titles, they'll do it synced. But if it's for farming for your ponies, they'll want to unsync it just to get it through faster to farm ponies. So maybe the first run, do it that way, and then just unsync it once you get the completion to farm the ponies. So everybody gets their ponies. I still got to farm, there's not a lot I want to farm my ponies. I'm not a big fluff person, but Wreath of Snakes, definitely want to get that. My cross event, the Great Hunt, and I don't know if I want to get Phoenix or Firebird. I don't know if I want Firebird. I was debating about getting Firebird because Firebird looks pretty cool. Friggin' Nightmare Man looks crazy. The Black Pegasus, the Nightmare Pegasus or whatever. I have Wreath of Snakes, Dogo. Do you? That's the one I want to farm up. That's the one. That mount looks badass. Firebird record. Yeah, that's why I was debated about Firebird, because you got to go through all the extremes to get all the birds. And then once you get all the birds, then you can get your Firebird. So, I mean, I guess it's in between content that I could do. Long run. But, I mean, I'm not a big fluff person. I'm typically not, but, there's a couple of ones that I thought, that would be cool, that would be cool, that would be cool. The PvP cross event, the Goro mounts, farming those, I'll tell you what, I would rather be in any friggin' raid or dungeon than have to farm the Goro mount again. The ARR horse seed drops fairly frequently now. Oh, does it? Dude, the Slayer raids, the Manta looks kind of cool. I think that would be a good water mount. I don't like seeing it on the ground. But when I see it, I'm like, dude, that would look so cool in the water. So, but that's a Slayer mount. I mean, is it a guaranteed drop on completion? Or is it, does it have a drop rate? The Manta. Which Manta? The blue one? It's the blue one? It looks so fucking cool. It kind of has this little bit of a glow to it. Oh my god, it looks so fucking cool. I think it's the raid mount. It looks so cool. But I didn't know if it was a guaranteed or if it was a percentage. That's a drop in Eureka. Oh, shut up. No, I didn't want to do Eureka too. What about Eureka scaling? Did they mention Eureka scaling with Shadowbringers? There was no announcement on what they're doing with Eureka, did they? That place is going to be a dead zone. Like I know there's nice weapon drops too. And it's a rare, I bet you that's a rare drop too in Eureka. Oh. But that's another reason I want to get with the company. The raid mounts and Stormblood are the big snakes and plane thingies and Omega itself. Yeah, I've seen that one. I wasn't impressed. Eureka is staying as is, so yeah, it'll be dead. Oh! They should have scaled it, man. That's what I was afraid of. The only thing I was afraid of was Shadowbringers. The Mantas dropped from gold chest and high dose. Yeah. High dotos. Yeah, dude. That's the only thing I was scared of. I was like, I could see Eureka just being dead. Like, if they scale it, it'd be good for, like, just runs for guilds. To go off and, try to get, some drops. Because, like, I don't want to go in there, for my weapon. Yeah. I'm like, no. I'm not going in there for my relic. I didn't care about my relic. I honestly didn't. They may nerf it later if they want people to go back because the relic is in there. Right. That's what I'm saying. So why don't they make Eureka like Palace of the Dead and stuff? That's what I'm saying. Like, make it a group thing. Like, keep it open. Because people hate it. It sucks. I went in there just to look at it. It sucks. I didn't like it. And then I was like reading the relic requirements and I'm like, why would I spend all this time for relic when I'm going to replace it? They'll make it soloable. Right. Like, do it like Palace of the Dead. Like, how Palace of the Dead, you can queue people in and go into it and it scales. We get that scaling effect. I'd say do it like that. But to leave it unscalable, to leave it, where it's not scalable, that sucks. That sucks. I have made the ARR relic, the Heaven's Ward relic, and the Shadow. See, I didn't want to run up the relic. I went through ARR relic just because I didn't know if I needed it, so I did one relic line. After I saw the stats and after what I got going into Heaven's Ward, I was like, well, what's the point of me running relics, spending all this time in relics, when I have to repeat every relic for every job, and it's just a time sink right now. Endgame is glamour, always is. Every game's like that. Every game is like that, isn't it? Relic is always best end of X pack, right? But then the next pack comes in and then it's just whatever. And that's normal progression. It is. It's normal progression. And I mean, don't get me wrong. My hardest thing about it is, as I'm filling in, that's another reason I'm trying to find a home, a free company that I can call home. Because I want to find out which job I'm going to run progression. Which job am I going to do my MSQ? Which job am I running progression? That's the only two things I want to know. That's it. That's all. Because if a company says we need a healer, cool. If we need a tank, cool. If we need this DPS, cool. But I need to find that out so my progression character is set. So when I'm chasing my relic, I'm chasing the relic on the right character, and I'm getting my best in slot on the appropriated character. It's something to do. It's a grind for a reason, right? I like Heaven's Ward the best because everything I did contributed to my relic. Yeah, I didn't bother. I didn't. Like, I came in here in January, and I did my warrior relic. And after doing that, I was like, and I went into Heaven's Ward. It was just like, what's the point? So I was like, I'm not gonna spend all this time on these quest lines or this grind, to get my relic just to replace it, turn around and replace it. But you're right. I mean, at least it's the glamour. You unlock the glamour. Sigma Scape. I'll finish this one really quick. Of a boar. I mean, every game's about fluff, right? That's what endgame's always about for most people. It's the glamour, it's the titles, it's the glitz. It's the being able for players to say, look what I've done, right? I think we all can agree with that. Some games are a little bit more of a grind than others, for sure. No, stop it, Alpha. I wanted to be invisible. Alpha ratted me out. That's what he did. Oh, shit. I thought I had enough time. It might be a wipe. Missiles. Don't turn him. Come on. Yeah, they have. They've been here. Yeah, dude, you're right. They've been here. They've been mad. Hey, Mark, did you get to talk to your guild, by the way? I dropped my guild, so I didn't know if what's going on. It's late here, so I'm going to head off to bed. You take care, Omega. I didn't know if you got to talk to him or what, because I was like, well, I'm going to hold off, but I did drop my guild. Yeah, dude, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, there was so many problems last night in the ESO. Yep, I'm looking to send it right now. You can do the PayPal. There's a PayPal link. There should be. Let me see here if I got it linked. If I got my PayPal linked. They have the Streamlabs or whatever, but I should have a PayPal. Just hold on off of it, dude, and then I'll next stream I do this afternoon, I'll link it in that description. Or you can go to a previous video, and there should be a PayPal description. Then I can log into my PayPal, transfer it into my account, and then just do it. Because anything I do over here, it takes 30 days. PayPal's instant. So, yeah. And what job do they need for me to level? Did you ask them which one they want me to do? Because I can do whatever. So it'll give me something to do in between my MSQ. I mean, I got 11 job or 10, close to 11 70s. So if they need monk though, I'll level a monk for sure. You are good with any. We have several who have multiple jobs, so get in where you fit in. Nice! Excellent. Excellent. So, whatever the guild leader wants. I mean, when he gets because, like I said, I want to do hunts. I want to do, tons of stuff. World bosses, hunts, the new fates. I want to get into, obviously, progression. Crafting, I want to assist crafters until I can get my crafter up there. So whatever I can do to help the crafters, that's what I want to focus on. Everything guild related, company related, guild related, and all that. Chrissy, welcome back. I'm about to end my stream. I just did my Sigma scape. So I'm not everything I'm doing up until here is up to launch. So I'm just unlocking. Oh, and then also we were talking, I'd like to, try to get some of my titles out of the way, run guilds for titles, pony farms, things like that, Oh, but I did have my coffee. Oh, did you? Great. Awesome. Yeah, the ESO players are a little mad at me, Mark, but you saw my stream yesterday. It was real bad. Queue problems, glitches, bar swaps. Yeah, I guess console players are playing a lot better. It's a good game. I think update 24 will hopefully resolve a lot of the things. Like I've said, I could see myself PvPing in ESO after update 24, but PvE I'm good here. I'm staying with Final Fantasy for PvE. Yeah, it was real bad, right? No, it was. And for me, I want people to think, if people hate me, Mark, they're people unsubscribe or hate me because I said it. And somebody said, well, you shouldn't go by what Twitch views. Twitch views isn't a reflection of the pop. I'm like, it's not? It is. Because up until this point, ESO has never dropped below 1,000 views at any given time. Has never happened up until this point. It's bad. It's bad. And I'm like, that's a statement. It is, yeah, right. It's a reflection of how bad the game's going right now. And I'm like, no, it's bad. And people hate me because of it, for calling it. But I called it months ago. I said these are going to be problems. And people are like, oh, fuck you, Mystic. Fuck you. That's why I bounced. I knew it. Like, I said, no. I'm not getting elsewhere. Final Fantasy XIV is about to take off even more. Oh, damn right. That's why dude. And I like it. I'm having a good time. And it runs so smooth. We tried it. Dude, I tried it on my daughter's who has an onboard video card. Mind you, it's a Zen processor. But she has a 4K and onboard graphics card that's 4K capable. But she's only running 16 gigs. Right? DDR4. But 16 gig DDR4, Zen 2. And I tried it on hers, and it fucking runs smoother than butter. We don't have that toxic stuff here. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. The only problem we have is healers are mad. That's the only problem we have in the people who wanted a male Vieira. That's as dramatic as it gets here. That's as dramatic as it gets. And I'll take that every day of the week. And that tank the other day, I know. Dude, he did because he did it. Like, I know that we're losing that buffer between but it's about aggro control. Even if you didn't want the 20%, I can heal that, but I don't want mobs on me. Right? I don't want mobs on me. It's not much to ask for. And I get why people are mad. Like, I made my name in ESO, right? But I was still hated, even after people knew who I was. It wasn't like, some people hated my guts. Because I did all the first things. Well, not the first. I wasn't the first. I just the one showing it in live streams. Like, consistently. Doing the things that people said, no. And I do. And people hated it. They hated it. I proved meta players wrong in ESO, which there's no meta in ESO. Because there's math. That's open-ended math, man. There's indifferent values, and I keep trying to say that. I'm like, but you can only, whatever. I respect you for that. Thank you, Chrissy, thank you. Like, that's what I always did that. It wasn't about just saying it was viable. It was like showing the viability and showing players you can enter this and do this with this. You can do vet content. You can do this. This is doable. Like, one dude took a Stam Warden healer, and I didn't even know he knew me. Now, he didn't use my build. He used his own build. But, like, he came in, he's from Russia, and he was like, you inspired me to do this, to run all these vet trials on a Stam Warden healer. I'm like, what? And I was like, shut, dude, you guys were flawless. And I never did that. Never. I never took a Stam Warden healer at a trial. He did it, though. And he done every one of them on hard mode. And vet was amazing. Well, on the 28th, we all have a clean slate, and we can rise up together. Right, dude. That's what I said. Like, I want a PvP, but at the same time, I'm going to be busy anyways. Like, I'm going to be so busy the next at least 4 to 5 months. Because I got all these jobs, I got all these tutorials I'm going to be doing, all these configuration videos, all of these videos that's going to be related to this game moving forward after the new battle system's been implemented. And I'm going to be busy. And that's what I've set up for. Yeah, the last couple of months has hurt me a little bit more than what I way anticipated, but it was time to jump ship. It was just time. It was time to go. And I want to thank Hercules again and again and again and again and again for telling me to try this out. He told me, try it out, Mystic. I think you'll actually like a couple of the things that's going on over there. I'm like, dude, I played 11. I really didn't like 11. I really did not like Final Fantasy 11 at all. So I don't think this is going to be my cup of tea. I had that thought. I was one of those naysayers. I literally was like, I don't think it's going to be for me. Because I love Final Fantasy games, but as an MMO, it's just... And then all of a sudden, I jumped in. And I didn't think I'd come back to a turn-based game. I didn't think I would be playing a game that, you know, PvP was god-awful. You know, I didn't think I would actually have fun in a game that was so story-driven, where I had to unlock all my content through a storyboard of some sort. I did not foresee any of this, but what a journey. It's been an amazing journey. And you know, the players here, I can understand why they have probably the lowest turnover of population. Like, sure, players will take breaks. I'm not saying players won't take breaks, but what I'm going to say is there's a consistency in this game for players to come back with every story progression. Like, some players are here just for the story. They don't care about progression or all that. They're here for the story. Every update, when they update the story, the MSQ, they come back to find out what's going on. It's like reading your favorite book or watching your favorite series on television. They come back each season to find out what's going on with their favorite characters. And I can see why. They love that story. So I appreciate what the Final Fantasy crew has put together over here. I appreciate and the quality of performance. I don't know how it really looked when it launched and they had to redo all of it all over again. But it was worth every penny. It was worth every cent for Square Enix to completely replace the engine and give it the TLC a Final Fantasy title deserves. Because wow. Amazing. Simply amazing. I tip my hat off to a company like this. I tip my hat off to the community. I tip my hat off to you guys who continue to support me. I am very humble, very gracious. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Because, like I said, had things not gone in the direction they did, I may have never got to experience this. And I'm so glad I did. So, I have checked a few vids. I have not seen the link. Okay. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So, it might be in like some of my all right, should be in like one or two of my last build videos that I did before I left. So let me check it. Then I can link it. All right, let me try this one. If I go to the edit, there should be a link there too. Because it literally, like, the one day when I was messing around, it completely just took off all my stuff like YouTube did. I had to, like, so I'm going to have to, like, set that all up again. Yep, right here. Got it. There we go. Yeah, and as soon as you get that, I'll just do the transfer. And make sure you just message or mail me, like in-game mail me what server. I think I have it on your, like, right here. Yours is Ryu, right? Mark, want to say this person deleted their character, I think. You're on Coral? Okay, so I'll go there. For some reason, I'm unable to retrieve you. This is you. I know it is. So, but yeah. So as soon as you get that, I'll do the transfer. So when I get back, I got to go get my shots today. Once I get back from my shots, and once that's in, it'll take whatever. I'll just go ahead and get the transfer in. And once I get that transfer in, yeah, I'll join up. I'm looking for an active guild to say, hey, guess what? Tuesday night we're gonna do this. Wednesday night we're gonna do that. We're gonna have progression groups. We're gonna have 2 different progression groups for our raids on this day. We're gonna do our buffs situated like this for our crafters on this day, and this for our. I just want that. I just want the communication. Yeah. This is you though. What I'm saying is it's just not updating you because you're on a different thing. You're on a etheric though, right? Are you East Coast or West Coast? So let me log out of here for a second. Sent. Oh, dude, thank you. Yeah, I'll do the transfer after the stream, and then I'm just going to go ahead and set it up. Are you West Coast, East Coast? It'll be actually good because I won't have a lot of, it shouldn't have hiccups either. So I'm just going to do a new one just to get the bearings. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't care what it is. Yeah, it's just automatic. Yeah, I agree with everything. I'm not keeping him. I'm just wanting to get the server. Okay, yeah. I'm confirming. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Nope. Should be. What the heck, man? World. Let me see the world. All right. So you are a West Coast player, aren't you? Crystal? Okay. All right. Perfect. That's what I needed to know. I'm going to be leaving some people behind on the East Coast, but I have no problem with that because I'm going to find a new home. So it's done. And at the end of the day, that's all I think I've been looking for. A new home. But yeah, this is all etheric. But I'll definitely go West Coast, man. I will go to the West Coast. West Coast. Because I actually still have a character over here. So I can, if I want to, since they're redoing the system, if I want a new character over here later, and I want to mess around with friends and stuff, I can do that. But I'm going where the gameplay is, man. Screw that, man. Like, I wherever a guild saying, hey, we want you. Cool, I'm there. Cool, thank you. So, yeah. So, Crystal Coral. Crystal Coral. Yeah, that's definitely easy to remember. All right, so I'm going to end this stream. I got to go get my shots. I'll be back this afternoon around about 6, and I'll be transferred. But it takes a full day to do transfers, right? So if I send in my transfer today, it posts tomorrow. Right, Mark? Or is that like instance? Yeah. I know there's like a slot, you know, it takes like a couple hours, if not a day. But, and world transfers are suspended on the 27th. So, yeah. So long as this would be perfect if I get it in this afternoon and I get it within like even 2 days, because I'll have it right before. I'll have it right before it even, it's just, you know, it's temporarily down. So it'd be perfect. All right, man. I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, thank you. That is why I did it today. Perfect. Yep. It's going to be perfect. It'll be perfect timing. You're right. You're absolutely right. Perfect timing. Thank you for sponsoring that for me. I appreciate it, brother. So I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, I'm Mystic Rave, and this is Mystic's MMOs. As always, thank you. Have a nice day.